Little T Studio presents a cupcake decorating tutorial for making baby onesies. Each little onesie is made out of gum paste and can be put on top of a cupcake. If you're looking for fast, easy, and super cute decorations for a baby shower coming up, then this is the tutorial for you. We're going to focus on how to create the apple onesie as well as the pink heart onesie. So get ready to pause the tutorial because now we're going to go through all of the things that you'll need to create adorable, edible onesies for your cupcake decorations. So I've got my working mat, and now I want to set down my turntable stand. This makes it much easier to work with the gum paste. I want to lay down a piece of parchment paper, and then I'm going to need my acrylic roller for rolling out the thinner pieces of gum paste. Next, I'm going to take my onesie cutter, and you can get these on eBay. There's lots of sellers that sell cute little baby cutters like this. Now we'll be making the apple onesie first. So in order to do that, I need to get out my white gum paste. I'll set that aside. And then to get that nice little round apple shape, I need two Kemper cutters actually for the apple and the leaves. So first I have the circle Kemper cutter, and it's 8 millimeters, and then the teardrop Kemper cutter, which is 6 millimeters, and that will get me that nice apple shape. Now I want to set out my gum paste, my green, my red, and my brown that I've pre-mixed with the proper food dyes. And then next I want to get the pieces for the heart-shaped onesie. And that really only needs one other cutter, which is the heart-shaped Kemper cutter, and it's 8 millimeters as well. The last thing that I need is the pink for the hearts. Now you'll see that I have all of my colors pre-mixed with special dyes. These are edible food dyes that I've purchased. But word to the wise, don't make the same mistake I did. As you can see, my hands are a lot pinker than they normally are in my YouTube tutorials. I mixed the pink with my bare hands, and this is the end result after a tremendous amount of scrubbing. So use gloves if you don't want to have pink or red or green hands. Gloves work great to protect your hands from this problem. So let's get started. So I'm going to take my white gum paste and knead it just a little bit. It's important not to over knead the gum paste because it will start to get sticky and tacky. And then we're going to take our rolling pin and start rolling it out. You'll see how this turntable is so useful when you're rolling out the gum paste. So I'm going to keep doing this until we get a nice thin piece that looks like this. Perfect. So now I want to take my onesie cutter, and I'm going to actually cut out two onesies because we're going to make two different designs today. So we just kind of shimmy it around in there, and out comes the onesie. So we'll cut our next one. Now we've got two little baby onesies. It's important that we keep these wrapped up in some plastic wrap while we cut out all the other pieces, because gum paste dries very, very quickly, so any piece that you're not working on needs to be wrapped up. Next, we're going to take our green gum paste and roll that down until we get a nice thin sheet of gum paste. It'll look like this. And then we're going to take our tiny little teardrop shaped cutter and we're going to cut out a little leaf for our apple. Great! Next we want to take some brown gum paste and just pull off a tiny, tiny little piece and roll it into a small little stick, and we've got our stem for the apple. Now our last step for all of our apple pieces is to take our red and roll that out into a thin sheet of gum paste as well. And it will look like this. And we're going to take our circle cutter and cut a nice little apple piece out of our gum paste. Great! This is my favorite part. So we're first going to take our little apple and attach it to the onesie and just gently press it into place. And then we're going to add our leaf and our stem. Now, if the pieces don't want to attach really well, simply add a tiny bit of water to the area where you want to stick the pieces together, and that will help them adhere better. On our example, there was a date that was just under the apple. If you want to do that, simply take a date stamp and press it into the gum paste. Next up, our cute little pink heart onesie. If you are planning a baby shower and are looking for really cute invitations, simply visit our website at littletstudio.com. We have standard pre-made invitations as well as accept custom orders. So for our pink heart onesie, we want to take our pink gum paste, knead it just a little bit, and then take our rolling pin and start to roll that out. We're going to roll it until we get a nice thin piece of gum paste that will look like this. Next, we want to take our heart-shaped cutter and we want to cut out 2 hearts. So there's the first heart, and now we're going to cut out a second one. Perfect! So this is the fun part again. We get to assemble all the pieces. Simply take our first heart, gently press it into place, and same with the second one. See how easy that was? You just created 2 adorable onesie decorations. You can have so much fun coming up with all kinds of neat things to create out of the gum paste to decorate your little onesie embellishments. These also work great if you're having a certain theme at the baby shower, because you can decorate the onesies to match that theme. Simply let them air dry for at least 24 hours, then frost the cupcake and place your little onesie on top of the frosting. Absolutely adorable! Well, that completes this tutorial. If you have questions regarding any of the steps, or if there are tutorials that you'd like to see, feel free to contact me at Tanya@littletstudio.com. Thank you for watching and happy crafting!